Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're looking at question number 10 now on our grade 7 Gauss paper. If the figure, and let's just take note, this figure has 3 squares, 1, 2, 3, and it seems to have this little letter F in the corner. One square is blank, one square is filled in completely, and the other square is, sort of filled in, a little lighter. But if this figure is rotated 180 degrees about point F, the result could be, and it's very odd that they say could be. I don't see why they didn't say would be. I feel like there should be only one answer here. But we've got 5 possibilities. Now, this is the sort of question that can be fantastic if you're actually writing the contest the day of. Because when you're writing the contest, you get sort of a tiny little... Do I have one here? Yeah, I have sort of an old one, actually, from a Descartes paper. But you get a tiny little booklet like this. And so if I saw that on here, then I could just rotate the page 180 degrees about my F and take a look at what shape I saw. Okay? So that's some of the things you can do if you're actually writing the contest the day of. I don't have a piece of paper that has this shape on it. I can't just easily rotate it in front of me, but you could, especially if you printed the contest out, like I so many times suggest. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm just going to draw some pictures. I'm going to rotate it by 90 degrees, and then by 90 degrees again. Okay? And the reason I'm doing 90 degrees, I'm going to explain in just a moment. Let's draw our first copy of the figure. So I'll use very light shading for the top one. So here's our F point. Now, why am I going to use 90 degrees? Well, because the inside angle of a square is 90 degrees. And so that can help me as I draw my pictures. So imagine, as we rotate, let's say 90 degrees counterclockwise. It doesn't matter because whether or not we do clockwise or counterclockwise, because 90 degrees, 90 degrees clockwise and counterclockwise matters. 180 degrees clockwise and 180 degrees counterclockwise are the same thing. They both go, halfway around the circle. Okay? Halfway around this way or halfway around this way, you still get to the same point. Okay? But, for the sake of my pictures, I'm going to go counterclockwise. Okay? So imagine this blue line here. Well, it's going to rotate by 90 degrees around F, and it's going to line up exactly here. And everything else sort of comes with it. And I can imagine this new red line here moving and sort of focus on this point. It's going to move up to here. Well, the rest of this red line moves as well, and I can draw myself what I think is the new picture. Okay? So here's your blue line, the big red line, and this sort of helps me fill in the rest of my picture. And I just take a look at the squares. The filled in one will always be the corner one, and the one that's attached to F will always be the blank one. So that was one rotation. Now let's rotate again. So rotating by another 90 degrees completes the 180 degrees. 90 plus 90 is 180. And now this blue line moves down here. And this, well, it was reddish, but now it's going to be green. Again, we focus on maybe this point. It moves all the way up here, and the green line points down. And this allows me to draw my picture. So here's F. There's the blue line, the green line, and I can fill in the rest of the picture from there. And the blank one's next to F, the filled in one is in the corner, and the shaded one is the other one. Or the lightly filled in one. Okay? But there, I've done 180 degrees. There's my picture. The question is, does this match with A, B, C, D, or E? And if it doesn't, I need to take a step back and re-examine what I think I'm doing. Am I actually rotating? And things like that. And am I rotating the right way? So here we go. Now, which one looks like our picture? Well, we got F up in the top right corner. We go over and down, and it certainly looks like C. Now, the blank one's next to F. The fully shaded one's in the corner. The lightly shaded one is down here. And that looks almost exactly like our picture here. And that's going to be an answer of C. Okay, so we bubble in C on our sort of Scantron sheet, or we circle C if we're writing this at home. And we're going to move right on. We're finished with part A. We're going to move into part B with question number 11. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you for question 11 next time.